This is my AR build. I say that it works better with the Glory Days. I think, quite frankly, Glory Days is probably the best AR in the game. A lot of people would say FAMAS. I respectfully disagree. Having that 100% stability, you know, without all those attachments,
I got one right over there.
it's a lot you can do with it. You put that, you could put the laser pointer from Technician on there. Perfect spotter. Close your chest plate. Oh man, it's over. You can go ahead and stack another 20% on top of that 40% that it's already putting out. You know what I mean? That we don't have that in this build. This one, as you can see, look at my armor regen going back up. It's kind of an armor regen focused. It's really, you know what? It's like all around. This is a really nice hybrid, bro. But you have to be tactical with it. You know what I mean? You got to play it like it's a skill build. You know, but at the same time, be comfortable knowing that you're gonna regen armor really nicely, right? But these dudes, I like to get right close up on them like this. You guys see me do this all the time. This is how I know we fight these dudes. I like using this the deflector shield because it really makes you, it kind of forces you to use your busy bee to build up those stacks. You about to drop. You about to die, buddy. You're not gonna make it. Oh, is my hive still down? I gotta make a video showing you guys how I got my hive set up. You know, I can see the lines. I can always see it. Really helps you see your hive because sometimes you drop that bad boy and can't find it. Gotta detonate that joint. Where you at? Another cool thing about the deflector shield is look. You notice how he won't shoot? Normally they'll wait to shoot the NPCs, like they hesitate when you pull that deflector shield out. They'll hesitate, give you time to, maneuver whatever you're gonna do. Especially with a hybrid skill build. Yeah, good stuff.
Lost the guy. Ow.
I'm just gonna leave my hive there. I'm gonna let him kill himself. Go ahead, do it. Yeah, that hurt, don't it? Go ahead. Get me, bro. I would not let.
Circle around to the flank.
Oh man. I'm trying to troll your little buddy over here. All right, come on. AR. Woo! Eat him up. Yeah. Out of there. Come on, man.
Son of a bitch.
Do it. Do it, bro. Take me out, bro. Oh, man, I think that's good enough, man. We'll take out whoever's over here. We'll go ahead and do a breakdown. I mean, rinse and repeat. It's basically the same thing, but with this build, you're being more tactical. You know what I'm saying?
Target in range.
Just kind of outsmart the NPCs. They will hesitate. You know what I'm saying? They don't like to fire when you holding that deflective shield. They don't like to shoot.
Watch for the shield. Tango found.
They get confused. They just be like, oh. Yep.
Jammer, out.
You talk about a nice hybrid. Where'd your jammer go? He ended up dropping. Oh, that was smart. That was smart. That was smart.
System reactivated.
Oh, there you go. There it is. There it is. Dang, I got a little bit left. Come on, bro. Don't leave before you get all of this smoke. Damn, be still, bro. Where you going? I ain't never seen nobody stumble that long, bro.
Head in and secure the
I have never in life seen anybody stumble that for that long period of time.
System disrupted.
All right, let's get this hive back in here.
System back
All right, let's
online.
break it down. All right, so listen, this is a hybrid, more of a tactical type of build, right? You don't have a whole bunch of armor, but you got a lot of armor support, if you will. If you follow my drift. What I mean by that is you just got a ton of armor regen, right? Every gear piece you see here, it has maxed out armor regen. Everything has armor regen in it, right? So you got that going on. So you can take damage, you're gonna get it right back. You'll be fine. You know, you can take a little. You can even go into the red. It's no big deal, especially if you got armor. You know, you still got armor kits. Using your armor kits, and of course you got this bad boy right here, right? So 170. You got some explosive resistance, 4.9 on the armor regen. The pulse resistance, I need to take that out of there. That's because I normally use this on my system corrosion. I often use this chest plate on my system corruption build. So, you know, that's why I got the armor the pulse resistance in there. I got to swap that out. Put some, you know, protection from elites. Just make it another blue. Whatever you feel like is necessary, right? You throw that in there, right? Armor regen here. Check it up top. 4.9 again. Headshot damage. 12 protection from elites. That's in the mask. And then we go down here to our knee pads. We got 15. 4.9 again. Armor regen. We got some health. Right? And then we got in the knee pads. So you guys are familiar with this one. This is one of the, you know, gear pieces that will give you the 1%. I like using this one instead of using the what is it? The makeshift repair. What is that thing called? What is that gear set? Hold on. I know I got a chest plate out. This one right here. The makeshift. Yeah, that's what it's called. Makeshift repair. But you get the 3-piece and you get the 1. So essentially what you could do is you could get 3 pieces. I would go with maybe the mask, the gloves, and the knee pads. And you get that extra 1%, boost it up a little bit more. Right now we're like 40,000 armor regen. So we can get a little bit more by doing that. But I ask you, is it really worth it when you can take advantage of, you know, some different boosts, weapon boosts? I say no, right? 40,000 is enough, especially with this chest plate for tactical use, you know, sticking and moving, trying different approaches. If you're doing a mission, this is really good for like classified assignments, you know, tactical type of thing, because you can boost in any direction. You already have really nice armor, right? But if you wanted to focus on boosting up your hive, like, okay, I'm in a situation right now, I really need a 6-tier hive. I need a big hive. So you stack up your busy bee, and then you switch to this one. This is going to give you an overcharge, and you could crank that, but you can overcharge with this shotgun. It's already sitting at 1.2. How many shots you think you need to execute that kill? You don't need much. 3 shots, boom, 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 overcharge. You see what I'm saying? You can overcharge without reloading with this shotgun because it's so heavy, especially if you powered it up with you know, boosted up your whammy damage, of course, with the busy little bee, which you'll basically be forced to do, right? Because you're using this shield, the deflective shield. Right, you popping them, building up your stacks. The great thing about this setup is not only you building up stacks, but you're also causing damage from the deflective shield. The other thing that you notice while in gameplay, a lot of times the NPCs don't fire back when you're holding the shield up. They hesitate. So you can go ahead and execute some headshots. You got infinite rounds with this bad boy. You know, what more could you ask for? Like, it's great for like tactical use. You know what I mean? You're trying to, you know, infiltrate a classified assignment. You're going in something legendary, heroic with a crew, something like that. This is really good. It's really well-rounded all around, you know. One thing that's really cool that I like about it is you can see you got 222, right? Just straight up and down, all twos. Then 390 for support for your skill. But again, have no fear. You got 30% right here. You know what I'm saying? Boom. 3 seconds. That goes nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? Every time you get a shot for 3 seconds. So if you just keep landing shots, 30%. You're going to keep getting that 30%. You see what I'm saying? You're going to keep boosting up that hive. So, you know what I mean? I think a hive for this type of setup is the absolute best thing to use because you're going to be moving around. You don't got time to go back and pick up a turret, go pick, call out another, drone or something. I think the hive is the best for this, especially if you're running with technician, you're getting that additional skill haste for your hive. So my hive cooldown is decent, right? 5 seconds, you get another full hive. You know what I mean? A whole nother set of stingers, right? So decent if you ask me, right? 5 seconds on cooldown there. Now, you remember we got a mod slot that we need to change right here. We could throw a skill haste in here, reduce that cooldown a little bit more on that hive if you want to do that. You know what I'm saying, right? As you saw, we dropped the elite pretty quick, right? And that's because we're stacking up with the busy bee. When we got the stats, let's check out my stats real quick. My stats, right? I'm 34 in PvP, so you can take this somewhere and do a little PvP with it. You know, you got decent armor regen, you know, 122 on the stability. But what we really came here to see is, this is why I call this the Glory Days build. It is all about the AR, 40% increased damage on that AR. You understand what I'm saying? So you're going to take that 40% and you're going to stack that 40% up with this busy bee, right? You're gonna knock some shit down. You understand what I'm saying? Now the other thing I wanted you to keep in mind is when you're doing this setup, you got to keep in mind to operate your shield first, because you might be used to just switching weapons. Like, you got to drop your shield when you're doing this. Drop your shield first and then switch to your weapon. You see what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind, because with some other setups, when you drop the shield, you will automatically go to the previous weapon that you had in your hand, you know? So with this one, yeah, it's going to automatically send you straight to the pistol. You drop that shield, make sure you switch. You know what I mean? Just keep that in mind. You got that going on, right? And again, you're working around your hive. You know what I mean? 30% boost on that. You know what I mean? It's really not a whole lot of explanation with this. You got a really nice level of armor regen. You know what I mean? This is really good. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the armor regen one more time, because that's down here a little bit further down, right? Shotgun 20. All right, and your armor regen is for a little, yeah, see, over a little over 40,000. You know what I mean? Now you could go higher with the armor regen. You know, I've heard of guys having it over 50. I've seen videos of over 100K, which is, I just feel like at that point you're just really focused on armor regen. It's all about the regen. But again, and that's other, you know, other people have their gaming styles. I like hybrids. I love hybrids because, you know, you can switch up your gaming style, what you're doing in game. Like with this one, let's say you're in a situation where you feel like you're gonna get surrounded. There's a lot of elites in here. I need a skill build. So what you do is this. You got your shotgun in hand. Make sure you got your shotgun in hand, and you double back to this bad boy. And what you're doing, you can hang back a little bit. They're coming at you. Let them take some of their own damage with the deflective shield, and start building up them stacks like this. Build the stacks up a little bit, and then when you're ready, you're gonna drop that. You're gonna switch to the shotgun, and you're gonna start clapping boys off. One shot. One shot, because you're already at 1.2. When you're gonna stack that 20% 10 times, and you're gonna stack that on top of 1.2 damage that you got on this shotgun. You dropping these dudes with one shot. You see what I'm saying? You one shotting them, dropping these boys, right? And while you're doing all of that, while that's happening, you're building up your damage. You're also getting 30% from this hive every time you shoot somebody, right? So every time you shoot somebody, 30%, 30%, 30%. On this hive, right? And you're trying to overcharge it at the same time. So come on, you're gonna overcharge it, and you're gonna add a 30% on top of the overcharged hive. Insane, bro. So that's what I really like about this one. It's a nice balanced hybrid. You know, you guys, you tell me what you think about it, right? I think we covered just about everything. Besides this, okay. So you got 10% with your shotgun on this, the mask. Of course, you know you saw the armor regen in there already. Right, and this, of course, you know, this is giving you some skill haste, right? 10%, and it's a skill. It's a skill-focused piece of gear. You got the 30%. You know that's coming from the backpack. You already know that. This is 20% on my pistol, right? And, of course, more armor regen. You got some weapon handling right there. 13.8. Of course, we can optimize that up. You know, still some optimizing to do in this one. I picked this up in Countdown. I got a couple of these. So, and this is something I've said this in other videos, is if you're trying to focus on something, a particular thing like armor regen or weapon handling, whatever it is, make sure you're using a gear set that has that, you know, built into it. And the more you use that, the more the game will, you know, drop those type of items, because they're paying attention to how you play the game, right? So you got that in mind, right? Armor regen again on there, you know, and then here, this is your AR, right? This is a system getting me up to that 40% and the AR damage. Now, some people might like to put a FAMAS on here. If you want to do that, by all means. Everybody, you know, do what's comfortable for you. I prefer the custom P 416. That's what this is. The Glory Days, right? The custom P 416 G3, right? That's what that is. That's the named version of the you know, the custom the custom P416. Lord have mercy. Can I say that? Say that 10 times. Lord have mercy. Yeah. So that's that. You got your AR damage. You know what I mean? More armor regen. What more can you ask for, broski? And another thing, I haven't shown you guys this. I promise you I will make a video showing how this works. But if you look down right under where it says cooldown per ally 45 seconds, the specialization weapon removes the cooldown for all allies, right? So that's pretty dope. So that basically means all you got to do is shoot somebody with this and your cooldown on this is out of there. So yeah, this is just great, man. I feel like this is a nice, well-rounded build, if you ask me. So listen, with all that said, I'm gonna vamoose. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. Anybody want to add anything, hit me up in the comment section. What would you change about this build? When I look at it right now, I would say I am comfortable with I'm comfortable with the setup. What I would like is if we had armor regen you know, mod slots. If we could do armor regen mod slots, then I would change the face mask to a chill out, and I would just dump a bunch of armor regen in there. But we can't do that. So, but yeah, that would be great if we could do that. But right now, I think this is well balanced. You know, you got your 222, 3 up top for, you know, increase my weapon damage a little bit, and then of course we're armor regen focused. So we got a lot of armor regen in there. I mean, it gives you time to regroup, rethink, you know, plan it out, whatever you're doing and whatever level you're playing. I think this works. This is an all-around type of build. I think it works in just about all terrains. You know, you guys tell me what you think. I really like it. You know, again, glory days. I want to have this debate. I said it in the last video. Nobody responded. Nobody said anything. Someone, please. I want to have this discussion. Tell me why does so many people seem to believe the FAMAS is better than the custom P416, the glory days. Someone please tell me. I think this gun is just better. I think it's better because, and then one of the reasons really is because, you know, I am a technician guy. If you don't really like the laser pointer, if you don't really, then maybe we're on, you know, just we're on 2 different pages, right? But I just feel like this gun is it just shreds, man. I don't know. You don't really need to. I can increase the rate of fire on this if I wanted to. I could just put it on a striker. You know what I mean? Increase the rate of fire. You know, but when in terms of performance, this thing don't move. Like you don't have to put all that, you know, stability into it, into the gear. You know, change the scope to a, you know, the 15 increased stability. You know, and all of that stability on the muzzle. I don't need to do all of that with this. I can just optical range, keep it wide open, and just. Listen, laser beam all the way. Listen, bro, you all the way down there. You across the football field. I'm about to laser beam your ass from across the field with this thing, bro. And it's not going to move. You know what I'm saying? So imagine a crit build, a crit AR build, where you just dumping you over 100 something just off of the build without boosting. And then you boost that. You know, come on, bro. With this, it's over, bro. You're not going to get away from that. You're not going to get away from this glory days, bro. If you load a bunch of crit onto an AR build and you use this versus the FAMAS, this is going to outperform the FAMAS any day, bro. Because you got to make stability. You got to put stability on that thing, bro. You don't need to put stability on this at all. You don't have to. You put 0. No weapon handling. You don't need to do none of that. Weapon handling ain't going to do nothing but increase how fast you reload with this gun. And that's the only reason why I put it in there. You know what I mean? Just reload faster. That's it. Listen, with all that said, you guys tell me. I want to have this discussion. Why the FAMAS over the glory days? Someone please tell me. I want to know. I want to know that information. With all that said, and again, it's all in love. You know what I mean? Everybody got their preferences, but I feel like I just like the glory days, man. With all that said, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for supporting the channel. We're gonna keep it coming. We are out of here. Peace.